Welcome to LSU's Tiger Stadium after dark, an environment unlike any other in sports. Very intimidating for visitors. As they say, this is where visitors' dreams come to die. But this contest is not a regular matchup. A battle of two top tens, two forces colliding. One team leaves here making a resounding statement. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, Buckeyes. He will score.
I mean, that's exactly how you want to start a football game, right? We haven't even gotten settled in, and already they're in the end zone with the opening kickoff to this game. What blocking up front to free the return man for that touchdown. Outstanding across the board.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So Ohio State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
He hands it off from the gun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
The defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Howard. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get him down after the completion. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
Jet sweep, receiver trying to find some room. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's got his man open downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Howard. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. LSU. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense really clicking. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum. They bring the punter onto the field now. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? First play of the drive, they look to the right. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Howard. The pocket breaking down. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the pressure gets to him again.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
The Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Now the important point after attempt. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ballard. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And now from the pistol formation. Looking for a gap. It's Henderson. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Caught over the middle. It's Abuka. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. And they'll give it to the back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Looking to pass. It's Howard. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And that is no good. And the lead remains at 8 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
First half clock with just 7 seconds remaining for this first down play. The shotgun handoff here. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in Death Valley than you? A captivating game so far. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you for that. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it. To the air, it's Howard. Pressure is coming. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the punter is hurried, and this punt won't go very far.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
So the special teams. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 5. Refusing to be brought down. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Time for one more play here in the quarter. The receiver's got it on a jet sweep. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. No chance to catch him. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. Stopping at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Important second down play coming up. On the option, it's Howard. And the defense snuffs out that play. Probably should have just handed it off.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Scanning the field, it's Howard. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled, but forced down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First and 10 now for the offense. It's a shotgun run call. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The game makes it 2nd and medium. They'll hand it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coached team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.